What is hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope out there doing good, you feel me? So many of us have a problem with our belts squeaking. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of that squeak and how to properly diagnose the problem. I have a power steering pump with the belt and I have an alternator with the belt, so I'm limited to two different potential squeaky belts. And you want to save money because it's budget boys in this garage, and you say, well, I'm gonna have to diagnose and figure out which one of these belts is causing all the noise. So to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the power steering belt. First I'll show you what it sounds like and see if we still have the problem, because it could have been solved with some of this belt dressing over here that I used, and that's usually the go-to. Use that, or I use WD-40 sometimes. People frown upon the WD-40, but if it works, it works. Alright, so we know that we were getting some squeaking. I'm going to go ahead and remove the easiest belt to get to, and that's going to be this power steering belt. And it's also my lead suspect here. So to do that, you're just going to go ahead and loosen up this adjusting bolt down here. Sometimes you got to remove the top bolt as well and just completely free up the power steering pump itself. Alright. Now this belt isn't what I would consider to be like really damaged. So off camera I already went ahead and started the car and it still had a squeal, so I know that the alternate belt is the one that's causing the issue. I already loosened the alternator tensioning bolt there at the top, and I used a pry bar to just see if I can loosen up the tension. Maybe that's my problem, and we'll go ahead and give that a start right now. So now that we know the tension isn't the issue and we know exactly what belt it is, there has to be something else wrong here. So I'm going to go ahead and take another look at it. So the other belt that I have that you'll see in a second is for a B series, and I realized when I went to take this one off and put it back on again that the ribs were off center on the crank pulley there, and I said, well, that'll cause a squeal for sure. So I went ahead and put it back on properly this time, and I think I might have a solution. Thinking that maybe it was just like set on the wrong set of teeth or something, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this moved back into its tensioned position here, get it reattached, and then fire it up again. And the battery's dead. I got some sort of parasitic draw. That's going to be another video here. Alright, it's been about an hour. Let's see what we're sounding like here. Nice. So if you're budget boys like me, it's always best to see if you can find out another way. I'm pretty sure the reason that it was squealing was because it was on the wrong set of teeth. I probably have the wrong crank pulley in the first place. But like I said, budget boys, budget gang. Now I can throw everything else back on. Alright, so I have the power steering belt back on and the alternator belt back on. Everything is tensioned up pretty good. Alright. So that's how you can diagnose and fix your squealing belt if you got a problem with that. So the basic rundown here is you're going to take off a belt, see if your problem persists. If it does persist, take off another belt. It could be an air conditioning belt or an alternator belt. In this case, it was my alternator belt. And check the fitment, check the direction of the belt on the pulley, see if you have a way to make it as straight as possible. That was the situation in my case here in this video. It was just misaligned, and that pressure against the ribs going against the crank pulley is going to cause that squeal noise. And that's not always going to be the case, so always go down the list of things that you can do for free before you go and spend some money, because the prices on belts right now had me just saying I'll let it squeal. So with that being said, this is gonna end the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad I could fix this without spending any money, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I still haven't painted this roof, and we are running out of summer and warmth. Like I mentioned earlier, I've just been dealing with health problems. I feel like my heart is going out or something, or I just have like severe anxiety, way more than I typically am used to. Been working on some projects and stuff that have been overwhelming, and one of the projects is done. I hope I can make it to the event that I was helping work on. That's tomorrow, and if I do, I will put a video out on that. But if not, just car stuff, right? So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.